Hi guys, this is Simon Sage from iMore. Today we are doing a shootout between two steampunk western games. The first one we got here is Warm Gun. It is built on the Unreal Engine, as you will see here. It is currently going for $1.99 in the iTunes App Store, and it's pretty good. I mean, it has multiplayer in there. The multiplayer isn't through Game Center, however, so that's a little bit of a letdown, but we can dive right in here. Let's hop in offline mode. So we've got 6 levels here to pick from. We've got 4 characters. The game will also be coming to PC soon. They have, I think, 6 characters total that they've got planned for PC. You can see a quick overview of the controls here. Aim and fire down there. When you fire, you can tap and then drag to change your aim, so you just keep on shooting while you're aiming. 4 characters. The 49er is a miner, and he's got a pistol here, a lever-action shotgun, and a bottle of hooch with a lighter. We have a blacksmith here who's got a big badass hammer, a rusty minigun, and that's some kind of explosive. I hadn't tried that one out yet. This one is the shaman. He's got this really cool melee weapon here, or it's short range anyway. It's kind of a tribal staff that's actually a cattle prod. He's also got an AK-47 there, and some little black magic juice or something there. I haven't used that one either. I don't tend to switch over to the grenades too often. I find them a little cumbersome. The Preacher is really cool and my personal favorite. It's got twin pistols as well as a rifle here. So I'm gonna go with the Preacher here. So we got the joystick control on the side to move, standard drag around to look around. There's a bad guy there. That is an AI shaman who is a little slow. So we will convey. Oh no. Okay. So a few things that you might notice there is that the countdown timer was the font was a little off. You can kind of see up in the top right there too. It just seems like it's a really stark Arial font. But one thing I do want to show you here is some of the interactive terrain. Boom, that's pretty cool. The reload button up here is really small, but the reload animation is really sweet. I'm a huge fan of that. Overall, I've been finding that the gameplay is a little bit cumbersome. Generally speaking, I'm not a huge fan of these kind of drag and drop ports from consoles. This one actually isn't out on any consoles yet, but like I said, it is coming to Steam, so you can kind of tell that it's built more for PCs than it is for phones. I don't know who's shooting me here. Oh, there we go. Let's switch over the pistols. Down he goes. And again, the reload animation here is really sweet. So in terms of storyline, this takes place actually in World War III, so it's only kind of vaguely steampunky, but definitely a cool flavor. And as you can tell, the levels here are very nicely laid out. They've got a lot of texture to them, and pretty cool overall. The multiplayer isn't so great because it's done through GameSpy, so I'm not a huge fan of that. But let's move it on over to the other game, Death Call. So here we are with Death Call. Just flip that around there. Death Call, although it's kind of similar in genre, it's very different in terms of gameplay. It does, by contrast, have Game Center enabled, and it has a kind of a rich story mode. The multiplayer is very much secondary. So this is more of a traditional kind of targets pop out and you shoot at them. But you'll notice that every time I drop a guy, I get some cash. There's also a bomb down here that I've got to weirdly blow up with my gun. But if I'm running low on health, I can throw this really sweet shield. So I'm going to let that go. But that bomb went off while I was defending there. So a little tricky, definitely more interesting gameplay. I mean, I know it's certainly more simple. We've just got basically 2D cutouts popping out from behind cover, and you've got to shoot them before they shoot you. But what's really neat here is the store, actually. I'm using Bertha here, but I also have an upgrade on it that earns me more money every time I drop a guy. So there it is. 10% extra money on hit. So that's pretty cool. There's lots of weapons here, lots of upgrades. You got to buy ammo. And there are some of these higher level weapons look really awesome, and I'm actually really looking forward to continuing to play and checking them out. This is actually the first time I've seen this one. The other ones, oh, this is a recent update actually. It used to be you couldn't see some of these weapons, but oh, the Gold Rush. Who doesn't want a gun like that? Jeez. Now, this gun here is actually particularly interesting because in order to get it, you actually have to find a friend and get them to download the game and share their gun code for this. So, I imagine if you do this 2 more times, you get extra upgrades on that gun. And you can also see here we've got WP. Those are weapon permits. You earn those just through gameplay, but you can also buy them through in-app purchases, or you can earn free ones by sharing on Facebook or Twitter. They've also got a daily freebie, which is kind of cool. Just for joining the game, you can, or just for launching the game on a daily basis, you can get some extra cash. So, like it says, come back tomorrow for other bonuses. That's a very nice little incentive to keep on playing and not just forget about it. So, that's pretty clever. There is also the option here for. No, it's not showing up here, but every once in a while there'll be a little pop-up saying watch this video, and you can earn more weapon proficiencies here. So those go towards gun purchases. You can see here in the price that you can either you need to have a certain amount of money and a certain number of weapon permits. So it's, you can go ahead and buy them. There's 5,000 of them for $5. Obviously the best value, but very interesting anyway. The multiplayer is done really well, but the big problem there is that you actually have to find people to play with. I found that I was left idling for some time. Anyway, between Death Call and Worm Gun, I had a lot more fun playing Death Call. I found the gameplay, though more simple, was much easier to control. There were a lot of different mechanics, a lot of different unlockables, and there's actually some decent storyline too. There are cutscenes in between each level, and there are little puzzle games in between them too that kind of help decipher some big mysteries. So it's a great little game, and it's free, best of all, so definitely give it a shot. This is Simon Sage from iMore, and this has been our shootout between steampunk Western games.